Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Tim Petey. Welcome to the All Daily Vlog for June 19th, 2011. Doing it kind of early today. Just wanted to get it done because I have a bunch of news for you guys. I have a movie review I got to do, but I also want to give an update on Let's Plays and everything. I have decided to, for my own sake, and to still give you guys enough content, at least a video every day, I have decided to, instead of trying to get in like a Let's Play every single day, what I'll do is I will every few days just marathon a game. Like today, I finished Red Faction Armageddon, and I recorded 3 episodes of Overlord. So that's 6 videos I have to release to you guys, and those will all be uploaded over the next few days, like probably 2 videos a day. So that's good. So you guys will get 2 videos a day. There'll be 3 Armageddons and then 3 Overlords, and by that time I'll have done another marathon day and probably do like Dragon Age or something. So it means if you want a specific series, you'll probably have to wait longer to see it, but you'll see a lot more of it when you do. Like if those of you who like Oblivion Modded, that'll come out, and maybe since that's a much more long-running thing, and maybe I'll do it every now and then since it is pretty popular, relatively speaking. Maybe I'll just like do one of those every once in a while. Like tomorrow, maybe I'll just record one and just upload it whenever I feel like it, whenever I get around to it. That's entirely possible. But yeah, so that's my new format. So you guys will see a bunch of the same videos, same game every few days. But it'll make my life easier because I can just sit down and edit them all at once and render them all at one night, instead of every night having to leave my computer on to render everything and upload everything. I'll probably still be on to upload everything, of course, because my internet's really slow now. Yeah, it's pretty slow. It's pretty disappointing to me, actually. Sorry, I thought my Xbox was on for a second. But that's not the main purpose of why I'm here. The main purpose of the vlog today is to talk about X-Men First Class, the movie I saw for my girlfriend's birthday this weekend. It was very, very good. It was definitely worth seeing. So if you want that out of the review, go see it. That's all I need to say. The acting was top-notch. I never know the names of actors or anything. If you guys ask me anything, I'll never know the name of someone. I can point out their character, but I could never, and General Lots is calling me. Why does he always interrupt? But I could never give you the name of the actor. But the guy who played Professor X was the guy in Wanted, that action movie with Angelina Jolie a couple of years ago. This is a much better role for him. He is very good as a serene, but wise, but like he has that, like there are scenes where he can sort of be fun, and then there are scenes where he really shows off how his telepathic powers work, and how just how you can totally see him evolving into the Patrick Stewart Professor X. He has that kind of presence, and he has that willingness to teach, and you can see where he got his nickname from. Magneto is also developed very well. I mean, it is kind of... I think his origin story in the comics is the Nazis. I don't know for sure. If that's the case, then they followed it great. If it's not, then why not? Then Nazis are the greatest usable enemy in every instance ever of anything. So, I mean, why not? But it was... He came across as... He was really good as well. I mean, everyone in this was great, and you can really see how Professor X and Magneto became good friends, and then that friendship endures even though they have such conflicting ideologies, and it makes sense. And the last scene especially was riveting, and like. It was just incredible, this last scene with, I don't want to spoil anything, but it involves Professor X being paralyzed. And the last scene of that is just great. It was very good. All around a stellar movie. The acting, as I said, was great. Professor X, Magneto, all the others were good. Mystique was also really good. She came across as a really, like, desperate to be normal kind of person. And it's you can really see how her and Beast get along and can fall into a romantic relationship for the time they have together. The action was also very good. Some things were a bit ridiculous, like the girl with the dragonfly wings who can shoot acid spit. I mean, it's just like she served no real purpose, and like she was just there as like they tried to develop her, and then they sort of gave up near the end, and then she was just a mutant, kind of like the other henchmen of the evil side. Like you can like they were just henchmen. They didn't have any character development. She didn't either, and you could sort of tell that she was going to go that way because the other ones were developed a little bit more. I do question how some relationships, but this is with everything, how some relationships can just break. Like Mystique grows up with Xavier. You see an early scene where they meet, where she's a small child and he is too, and she breaks into his house to steal food, and he tells her he can stay there, and they become basically brother and sister. And then she just sort of goes with Magneto, as you can guess from the other movies, and from even if you never read the comics like I haven't. And it's just like, at that point you could see it. If she had been with Magneto the whole time, but she's with Xavier, and then the problem is there's no real sense of how time is elapsing here. Like, they form these X-Men, G-Men squad, this squad of mutants, and Magneto and Professor X form the group, and there's no real, like, you get a sense of the X-Men evolving as they go to the academy at one point later on, and they develop their powers. And okay, you can see how they are evolving. But there's no real sense of how much time has passed, because it all takes place in a summer. So is it like they spent a year, but that doesn't make any sense because the whole thing is set to a potential of the Cold War going to full war. And so that doesn't really, there's no real long time. And it's just like the mutants develop their powers incredibly quickly. Like they master their powers in the shortest time imaginable. So this whole training montage-ness section, it's kind of ridiculous to me because they do it so quickly. It's like they go from, I don't remember his name, Havoc. He can basically create energy hula hoops. And Beast creates a suit that he can channel it into a beam shooting out of his chest. And okay, but you have no idea how long it takes from him going to vaporizing this whole training center to sniping one target. Like, it looks like it should be a while, but it's like one day as far as you can tell. It's a minor plot point, though. The action is incredible. As I said, like although there is, never mind, it's kind of ridiculous. It's overall, it's just really good. It's the action is solid. The effects are really good. The effects are incredible. Even just simple things that Magneto does with moving things, it's just incredible. And everything is pulled off very well. The characters all work. The X-Men are formed. Everything is explained. The First Class is set up, and the lines are drawn, and everything comes together, and it works great. So definitely check it out. I know I kind of rambled for the review, but as I said, see it. It's very good. It's definitely better than what I've heard of Green Lantern being. I still got to see Super 8, but Green Lantern, see X-Men. See X-Men, guys. Do it. Until next time, though, my name is Tim Petey, and I'll catch you guys next time.